we're going to do small group symmetry, small group editorial, and then we're going to do a 2-minute large group. Okay, so our bride and groom, let's have our best man, our maid of honor, our photographer.
Me.
You're her date.
All right.
And you're his date.
Nice. Oh, Sean?
Sean.
Oh. Sean and Bob. Sean and Bob. The hashtag ready for
Okay, the one thing that I'm not seeing you guys do yet, which I want you guys to internalize, is I want you guys to start them in a foundation pose. Always, always, always. Start them with something they already understand, and then work from there. So small group symmetry. We have 6 people here. Who's our photographer? Joe? Mike?
Forgot my name.
I didn't forget. Didn't forget. Okay.
Mike man.
I love it. Has the camera down. Perfect, buddy. Camera's down. All right. You ready? Small group, symmetry, and action.
All right, so first thing, I would like my bride and groom. Let me get you guys to go into a V-up pose, angle in towards each other. Put your hand in your pocket for me, my man. Put your hand on your hip. And then Liz, let me have you scoot in close, chest towards her. Let me have you get in nice and close, Joe. Get in a little closer. And then, can you button your jacket for me?
25?
Can you go ahead and put your arm around her back? Your other arm, please. And then since you're on the outside, can you put your hand in your pocket? And then Vaughn, let me have you scoot in, hand right there. And then Sean, let me have you get in right there. Perfect.
20 seconds left.
And then Liz, let me have you reach up and grab onto her arm. Onto her forearm.
10 seconds.
Right here. There you go.
Two, 1 minute. See it. Good job, brother. 1 minute. Was that not easier to do with the camera down? Right? I mean, Mikey?
Yeah.
Was that easier to do with the camera down? Mikey, was that easier to do with the camera down?
Yes, because I was actually able to like kind of guide with my hands, point out people, and
Bring the mic to your face. What?
Joe's got a wardrobe problem.
Okay, we got a critique. Let's do it.
I think everything looked really well. Liz, I liked Liz's connection to the bride. The only thing is that I'd say Joe looks a little bit separated.
Mm-hmm.
There's that spacing between him and Liz that
Mhm.
makes him look like kind of like a stranger hopping in.
Yep.
But yeah, that's my critique.
Okay. Maddie, then Jen.
I was noticing that, and I thought to correct it that maybe Joe and Liz could do the hand pose where she holds her hand back and he holds her hand, and then if he brought his left shoulder in, that would perfect it.
I love the wardrobe malfunction on Joe. Jen?
I think if I was going to take the photo, I would at least give them a cue to just be like, okay, your smile, ready, 1, 2, 3, because it seems like no one else smiled except for the bride and groom.
That was my big thing. When you were ready to take the shot, you didn't tell them what you wanted them all to do. So he just took the shot. That's, I think, one of the biggest pieces that's missing in this is some sort of something to get them all on the same page. Okay? Other small thing is like, do you notice where's the visual weight of the image? On the right. Why? Mm-hmm. Do you see the distancing between these two guys? Let me go back to this view. Oh, there we go. Okay, do you see the distancing between these two right here and how they're open to the camera and how these two are closed a little bit more? There's a little bit of visual weight that's missing on the left side. Also, one other thing that I'm noticing is like, I told you that these two were a couple, right? But there's not really a connection between them. So what I might have done is, once you open them up a little bit, have this hand come down and hold his. And then what you can do is bring her other arm, her left arm, up and through the bride's if you want to create that connection. So that way you do that. I don't know if you're concerned with Liz just got married, Joe's already married. Didn't want, that could have been a concern. Maddie?
That was my idea. Liz holding Joe's hand.
Okay.
I was going to say Sean and Vaughn could switch places.
Well, and if these guys are dating, it doesn't look like it right now. So that's the other thing. He was his date. So I really don't feel like a closeness there. And I think you missed an opportunity for blackmail. So, all right. Great job, though. That's a really good job. With a minute, like, you guys are frequently tasked to do a small group shot like this in less than a minute, right? So this is a very reasonable challenge to try and face and to kind of get a perfect shot. Did you guys also notice the gap between the bride and groom? That's the other thing.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
Hips. Get the hips. Get the hips. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to see what time we got. We probably should do a